Instagram banned me about 2 weeks ago because I made a video telling people to delete it for the mental health benefits that comes when you take a step back from social media. Thousands of men have deleted their Instagram accounts after this. Soon to be tens of thousands. You must realize that this is the war. This is our war. This is our generation's war. They will try to get me killed.
Facebook is an idealistic and optimistic company. For most of our existence, we focused on all of the good that connecting people can do.
I say this and I know it might sound cringe, I know it might sound crazy. We are messing with millions of dollars of their money. Thousands of people are leaving these platforms because I'm pushing forward this message, this revolution. I'm leading a revolution against these companies that have stripped away our mental health, that has left so many of us depressed, anxious, insecure, feeling inferior, suicidal. You and I have spent hundreds, thousands of hours on these platforms feeling like shit, seeing like girls taking more and more clothes off, seeing guys who are like bigger than us, more successful than us, and it fucks your brain. And if you do get into a relationship and she uses social media, just know that she's looking, like she doesn't mean to, she's not a bad person for this, but she sees guys who are more attractive than you every single day. She sees couples who are more happy than you guys every single day. What is that doing to her mental health and her perception of your relationship?
And advocates of open relationships will say, well, if someone gets hurt or if someone feels jealous, it just means that that person needs to evolve. I know open relationships or any other form of non-monogamous relationships allude to this idea of freedom, to love without boundaries, to go beyond the rules of tradition. But in reality, this isn't true freedom. Someone always inevitably gets hurt.
She started off talking about freedom. But then halfway through such a short statement, she started talking about vulnerability. Having the freedom to try something new is not the same as being invulnerable to the consequences. Does nobody get hurt by monogamy? Is monogamy truly safe? Does monogamy make you invulnerable to these things she claims an open relationship will make you feel vulnerable to? Do married people never feel jealousy?
The same with your mother. She sees women on these platforms who are skinnier than she is, and she feels like shit even though she's never expressed it to you. If you hear from these people, especially with my family, saying that Hamza's disappeared, that Hamza's gotten into some kind of like car crash or some shit, bro, trust me when I say I don't get into fucking accidents. I've not been in an accident like in my entire life. I don't get into accidents. I don't get into like car crashes or some bullshit. If I suddenly get into some kind of accident, an accident no one could have get, bro, be suspicious. If I disappear or if I get killed or if I go through an accident soon, it will be in all attempts to not seem suspicious. I've spoke previously that a racist guy tried to stab me. This is completely irrelevant to this, but a racist guy tried to stab me a few years ago in 2018. It's even on the news and everything. They will try to like mimic something similar to that. They will pay a crackhead to come and like stab me in my gym or, like an area that they know that I go to. It seems like silly to talk about, oh yeah, like I'm scared that Mark Zuckerberg's gonna try and get me killed.
So we have made a lot of mistakes in running the company. I think it's pretty much impossible, I believe, to start a company in your dorm room and then grow it to be at the scale that we're at now without making some mistakes.
Our great war is the war against social media. I have the assumption that they don't give a fuck about making like a singular person disappear.
When I stepped up to have a conversation with Hamza, it did not occur to me that this was going to lead to a scuffle, that this was going to lead to a fistfight, that this could in any way lead to his untimely demise or disappearance. There was nothing like that on my mind, much less am I in any way connected to Mark Zuckerberg. I'm not employed by Instagram. I'm not a part of a shadowy conspiracy with Facebook. Nothing like that was on my mind, okay? This dude, Hamza, up until just a couple weeks ago, I was a fan of his YouTube channel, and he was a fan of Instagram. This dude, just like me, like I can relate to this guy, right? His whole life revolved around going to the gym every day so that he can look like an Instagram He-Man. So he can look like an Instagram Ken doll trying to attract the best possible Instagram Barbie. Now look, I got some things in common with Hamza, some of the same things going for me, and in some ways, I'm different. Okay, like when I talk to women, I have absolutely nothing interesting to say. Women are not interested in me because of my education or my professional experience or like my political views. They don't find me charismatic in terms of like the sound of my voice. No. These women relate to me 100% because of my body fat composition, my hair and makeup, and the expensive jewelry I wear. That's all I've got going for me. So for a guy like me, right, Instagram really works because I can't meet women any other way. And also, I am an incredibly shallow guy. So I don't have any interest in any of those things in the women I meet. I only care about their body fat composition. I only care about how much time they are spending through. So like up until just a couple of weeks ago, me and Hamza, right? Like I can relate to what he's got going on. All you do, his whole philosophy was going to the gym every day so you can mog other dudes, right? So you can be in this competition with other men for, like, in the pile of Mattel toys that are just churned out by this factory. Just imagine this huge fucking pile of Barbie dolls being stacked up in this huge pile of Ken dolls, and you want to be on the top of the pile so that you don't get a second-rate Barbie doll, so that you're the best-looking guy on Instagram you can possibly be, and you are flirting with and dating with and getting attention from and eventually getting married to and having children with the best-looking woman on Instagram. And that was his whole life, and that was my whole life too. So it's like, Hamza, I feel like you and me, up until just a couple weeks ago, right, we're on the same page. There is absolutely nothing more to who we are in life than what you can see on our Instagram profile. And there's nothing more we aspire to or dream about than banging the maximum quality and quantity of hotties, of women who are just like us, living a life that completely fucking revolves around going to the gym and then taking the most flattering picture of themselves possible on Instagram. You know, and look, we can add some footnotes here. Bonus points for hair, makeup, expensive jewelry, leaning on a car that may or may not be a rental that makes you seem successful. But look, dude, I don't really have a whole lot else to offer. And the women I'm pursuing, they don't either, right? So what the fuck happens? Just a couple. I've got a good thing going on for myself. Seems like Hamza's got a good thing. And out of the blue, dude, you're gonna quit. You're gonna quit Instagram. You're gonna tell all these other men and women to quit Instagram. What the fuck's supposed to happen to a guy like me? What do you think? You think I'm gonna go to like a conference for research scientists and present a paper on finding the cure for cancer, and I'm gonna like flirt with women who like respect me for my fucking work? No, dude, Instagram's all I've got. If you're gonna quit, if you're gonna shut down Instagram, if you're gonna lead this revolution, tens of thousands of people, what am I supposed to fucking do? You expect me to come on YouTube and do like a book review? You want me to like go to the theater and like come here and talk about Shakespeare or some shit? No, every day I go to the gym so I can be like you, Hamza. That's what I'm doing. Every day I'm sitting there on Instagram and I'm like, I've got all these fucking text files open on my hard drive. I'm copying and pasting the same flirtatious lines and sending them to like 10 different women. I've got like, oh, that's like 7A. Okay, she responded positively. Now I'm going to go and copy and paste like 8B. You know what I'm saying? I've got a flowchart diagram so I can recycle the same flirtation with like 20 different women at the same time. And all the fucking women say exactly the same shit to me, so it's not really a problem. Hamza, look, what do you... So yeah, you know, like I know he and I go to the same gym sometimes. So I gotta ask Hamza, like, dude, like, you know, you're fucking up my life. Like you are fucking up my life, you know. And yeah, okay, look, I got a little bit out of hand. Okay, I feel some kind of way about it. You know, I kind of questioned his masculinity and the gold jewelry. I raised some questions. You know, I might have posed the question to him a little bit. Like, oh, so what? You think you're such hot shit, you don't need to be on Instagram to meet these women? Like, so what are you gonna do, man? You gonna do day game at Disneyland? You gonna flirt with chicks by the fucking teacup ride? Like, yeah, baby, how about those fucking teacup? Yeah, can I buy you some fucking candy corn? No, dude, what the fuck are you gonna? What am I supposed to do? This is the end of my life. This is everything I've been going to the gym for all these years, and you just fucking roll it up and throw it in the garbage like it's nothing. Why? Why? Because you got this conflict with Zuckerberg. So look. There's a difference between like punching a man in the face and like two men where maybe you're kind of bumping into each other and there's kind of some hands in the air, but nobody's trying to knock anybody's teeth out. And like he walked away from that like a little bit disheveled. Dude, when he got in his car and drove, I think he was upset. I think it was distracted driving. Like, to his whole family, like I'm so sorry, but trust me, Instagram had nothing to do with it.